What's up, guys? So doing something a little different this time, and that is telling you who I believe is the best under the radar running back in the game right now. Now, this is not going to be a player review. It's going to be some information, some gameplay highlights, so you can see what I'm talking about, and that's about it. Now, I was going to do a top 5 list, but that would have meant me having to buy all the players, get gameplay of all of them, and that would have took too long. That would have took a lot of time away from doing player reviews and gameplays and all that. I just did not want to go through all that, so I figured, you know what, let me just get the number 1 guy who's going to be on that list and then just do one for him, and that would have been about it. And as you can see here, the guy I chose was the rookie running back for the Redskins, Keith Marshall, 65 overall. The reason I chose him is because he's got 90 speed, 89 excel, 87 agility, and also has an 87 juke, which is nice, but everything else is meh. Like, his carry is only an 81, but does not fumble, surprisingly. But then again, everybody's fumbling anyway, so what's the difference? Everything else, as you can see, truck, stiff arm, spin, not that great. If you like the juke, I guess 87 juke is nice, but honestly, the reason I think he's the best option is because of what he can do on the field. Now, compared to David Johnson, as you can see, the same speed, almost the exact same excel, and pretty much the same juke as well. Now, of course, he's not as good as David Johnson. Same thing with AP, same speed, even better excel. But you know what, guys? I don't want to just tell you about the guy. Let me show you what I'm talking about as well. Something that really surprised me about him at first, that I noticed right away, was his ability to break tackles on his own. I'm not talking about trucking or stiff arm. I'm talking about just legit breaking tackles on his own, just like David Johnson. Now, of course, I'm not saying he's as good as David Johnson when it came to this, but very, very close. And like I said, his truck was low, his stiff arm was low, spin was low, so I don't recommend ever trying to do any of that with him. Just, find a gap, run through it, and watch him break tackles. This right here was the only successful truck, and it was against Champ Bailey of all people. But anyways, like I said, his ability to break tackles on his own was phenomenal. His carry rating was low, but he didn't, never really fumbled, so that's very impressive. But of course, the main reason I liked him was because of his 90 speed and 89 excel. Along with his ability to break tackles all mixed together, it makes him a very dangerous running back. Now, of course, there are some guys like Dre Archer who are faster, but they cannot break tackles as efficiently as Marshall can. And I'm very well aware that there are some gold running backs who have better stats, with better trucking, stiff arming, and almost the exact same speed and whatnot. But the reason I picked Marshall was because the price definitely factors in as well. Some of those gold running backs go for like 7, 8, and 9,000. Marshall goes for like 2,000. And if I had to choose between a gold running back and a silver running back, but they both perform the same, and one goes for like 9,000, the other goes for 2,000, obviously I'm picking the 2,000 coin card. Now, of course, I'm not trying to say that you should bench your starting running back and make Marshall your starter. I'm just saying that if you're looking for a solid second option to relieve your like your starting running back, I would say go with Marshall. He'll save your coins and get you good plays. So that's gonna wrap this up, guys. Let me know, did you like what you saw? Should I do more? Should I do less? Should I never do it again? Let me know, and I'll make a decision based off of that, whether or not to keep doing these under the radar videos. And if you guys like them, I'll keep doing them throughout the season, because it's always going to be guys who are released that guys really don't play with because they don't think they're that good. But like I said, Keith Marshall really surprised me, especially with his ability to break tackles. But anyways, guys, the Kirk Cousins review is on the way very soon, possibly tomorrow. I'll see you boys for that review. Peace.